Hello everybody. If you want to read all the stories in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you. When you have listened to and read the story, if you liked it, please leave a meaningful comment with your thoughts and feelings about it. If you would like to have a story from a specific genre, say a mystery, a thriller, a horror or a science fiction story, whichever, please leave a comment and let me know the type of thing you would like. Thank you. Short Story 301, The Lost Key. Intermediate. Sarah was nervous. She had been looking forward to this day for weeks, but now, with her backpack full of snacks and her map tucked safely in her pocket, she felt a knot of anxiety in her stomach. Today was the day she would finally hike to the top of Mount Olympus. She had been planning this trip since her last visit to Greece, when she had seen the mountain rising majestically from the sea. The view from the peak was supposed to be breathtaking, a panorama of the Aegean Sea and the surrounding islands. But Sarah was not known for her adventurous spirit. She was more comfortable exploring books and museums, but the challenge of climbing Mount Olympus had captivated her imagination. She had arrived in Greece a week ago and spent the last few days in a small village near the foot of the mountain. The locals had been incredibly welcoming, and Sarah had learned a few Greek phrases, enough to get by and even make friends. She had bought her hiking boots in the local market, a sturdy pair with thick soles, and had carefully packed her backpack with everything she needed. As she started her ascent, the path was mostly clear, winding through a forest of pines and olive trees. The air was fresh and clean, filled with the scent of pine needles and the chirping of cicadas. Sarah felt the rhythm of her footsteps, her anxiety slowly fading away. She was actually enjoying this. She had been hiking for a few hours when she reached a fork in the path. She stopped to consult her map. It showed two routes to the summit, one steeper and shorter, and the other longer and more gradual. She decided to take the shorter route, even though it seemed more challenging. She continued her ascent, the path becoming steeper and rockier. The sun was high in the sky, and she could feel the heat radiating from the rocks around her. She stopped to catch her breath, taking in the breathtaking view of the valley below. Suddenly, she realized that she had lost her key. It was on her key ring, and she was sure she had clipped it to her backpack, but now it was gone. Panic started to rise in her chest. She retraced her steps, checking every rock and every branch, but it was nowhere to be found. She was alone, miles from the nearest village, and her keys, including her car keys, were missing. Tears welled up in her eyes. She was exhausted and frustrated. How could she have been so careless? She sat down on a large rock, her head in her hands. Just then, a voice startled her. "Are you all right, miss?" Sarah looked up and saw a young woman standing in front of her. She was dressed in hiking clothes, with a friendly smile and a backpack filled with supplies. "I've lost my key," Sarah said, her voice choked with emotion. The woman listened patiently, then said, "Don't worry, I'll help you find it." And so, together, they searched for the lost key. They carefully checked the path, the trees, and the surrounding rocks. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity, they found it. It was tucked behind a small rock, hidden from view. Sarah's heart soared with relief. She thanked the woman profusely, feeling a renewed sense of hope. The woman smiled kindly. "It happens to the best of us. Now, let's get you to the top." And so, with the lost key safely back in her pocket and a newfound confidence, Sarah continued her climb, her eyes fixed on the summit, a symbol of her resilience and determination. Vocabulary notes. Captivate. Verb. To hold someone's attention completely. To fascinate. Example. The story of the lost city captivated her imagination. Similar words. Enchant. Enthrall. mesmerize, intrigue, attract. Sturdy, adjective, strong and well made, able to withstand wear and tear. Example, she bought a sturdy pair of hiking boots for her trip. Similar words, robust, durable, strong, solid, tough. Ascent, noun, the act of climbing upwards, the upward slope of a mountain. Example, the ascent to the summit was challenging but rewarding. Similar words, climb, rise, elevation, uphill, upward journey. Panorama, noun, a wide, sweeping view, especially from a high place. Example, from the mountain peak there was a breathtaking panorama of the valley below. Similar words, view, vista, scene, landscape, outlook. Retrace, verb, to go back over a path or route. Example, she retraced her steps looking for the lost key. Similar words, revisit, review, go back over, follow, track. Well up, verb, to appear in a sudden way, especially tears. Example, tears welled up in her eyes when she realized she had lost her key. Similar words, rise, appear, emerge, surface, form. Profusely, adverb, in a very abundant way, to a great degree. Example, she thanked the woman profusely for her help. Similar words, abundantly, generously, lavishly, freely, eagerly. Resilience, noun, the ability to recover quickly from difficulties. Toughness. Example, Sarah's resilience helped her overcome the challenge of losing her key. Similar words, strength, determination, fortitude, adaptability, perseverance. Summit, noun, the highest point of a mountain or hill. Example, the summit of Mount Olympus was her final goal. Similar words, peak, top, crest, pinnacle, apex. Symbol, noun, something that represents something else. Example, the summit of the mountain was a symbol of Sarah's determination. Similar words, representation, sign, emblem, icon, image. Story written by onemin.ai. Image created by onemin.ai. To read all the stories in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you.